Hey, good morning, folks. Today, or this morning, should I say, I'm up early. I'm on the Qijin ferry, and I'm going across the Cijin Island, which is just over there where those lights are. I want to get the sunrise this morning. Something I rarely do because I'm too lazy, but you know, it's time to make an effort and bring some good stuff for you guys. So let's go. See, Cijin Island. Some people spell it with a C, some people spell it with a Q. I quite like Q myself, but there you go. You're like a Jedi warrior because of the lightsabers. See the lightsabers? Look at that. Yeah, lightsabers. Might be a little bit dark for this video, but where better to start than at the tentacles of the heart. This thing is called the tentacles of the heart. As you can see, the sun's not up yet. It's about 10 minutes before sunrise. But now's a nice time of the morning. It's quiet. And when you look out to the ocean, look how many ships there are out there. I guess they're just waiting to come into Kaohsiung port. So I'm going to shoot in shutter priority. And because I want to keep the ISO down, at the moment it's on 1600, which is not too bad. So I'm going to shoot around there. And I've got the exposure value up a little bit, +1 stop, because there's a lot of detail in the front of this tentacles of the heart that you can't see otherwise. I don't care much if the background blows out. And behind me we've got some sand sculptures, so I thought let's go and take a look at the sand sculptures, see what we can get. It was a few weeks ago, and it was a Sunday, yeah, Sunday afternoon, and this place was absolutely teeming with people. So it's nice to be here this morning and have nobody here, just me. As you can see over there, it's quite an overcast, well, not overcast, but a cloudy morning. I didn't get the early morning sunrise that I bargained for, so that's just photography, isn't it? You have to just keep going. So try again another day. Try again another day. You know, when they have these landscapes, beautiful landscapes, it's not by chance. They go back time and time again. So you have to do the same. It's a monotone view, so I think black and white is nicer. Let me just experiment with the image control. Do I want high, hard, or soft? See, soft looks quite nice. I think I'm going to keep it on high. Cheese lovers, I actually chose hard in the end. Hard monochrome. I don't know how they get the sand to stay in one place. If anybody knows how they get the sand to stay there and not get destroyed by rain and wind and what have you, please leave a comment below. Some of the detailing is quite impressive, isn't it? Guess they're getting married. I don't know, I think they're getting married. Yeah, be mindful of your exposure, because when I was facing this way, the sun was kind of behind me, so I could have it pretty much set on 0, but now I've turned round and the sun's behind, so the light is not enough, so we need to increase the exposure compensation a bit just to bring the details out in this. I've thoughtfully placed some sand sculpture sofas for people to sit on, so now I get the chance to actually touch these things. Yeah, so it's very hard actually. It's almost like a cement, you know, it's very hard. So they must obviously mix the sand with something to make it hard. Look for little details like this. It's pretty clear to see who the perpetrators are. of this crime. Here it says alpaca times 1 million. So I'm looking at this, and I guess that the cost of a ship was 1 million alpacas. Maybe. Interesting though, nonetheless. Actually, I can almost believe this, because just over there is Monkey Mountain. And if you go up there with your bike or with your scooter and you leave anything lying around, the monkeys will come. Bar's closed. Behind me seems to serve no purpose other than to take photographs. You often see weddings here, weddings and couples posing and stuff. Yeah, it's quite cool. But I guess, you know, once you've seen a set of photos here, then it's been done, right? It lacks a bit of originality after a while. But yeah, interesting. There's no wind. Despite the fact that I know we've got a typhoon not far from the island. So I think I'm going to take the opportunity of getting some reflecting shots here. I'll put them up just after this video. They seem to have lost the rope. Although maybe it's just symbolic of the struggle, you know, to have the appearance of a rope. Nonetheless, it makes for quite an interesting photo. You can feel the struggle, right? If you want to get here and do something before the old people in Taiwan, you have to get up very, very, very early, or probably don't go to bed. Whereas the young people, you never see. Oh, here's one on a scooter. She's probably going to school though. But you never see young people up and about doing exercise. You never see them, not in the morning. Breakfast place doesn't open for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to have a little ride around, see if I can find anything cool. I like the light on this building here. Incidentally, if you find all the figures confusing or distracting, turn off the display. Turn it off. And that lets you focus better on the image without the numbers popping up, you know. A temple under construction. Oh. Some of that work is beautiful, isn't it? And the workers have hung their stuff ready for the new day. But I love stuff like this. I love stuff like this where you can go in and get the characters. Let's just put that. Yeah, there we go. I guess this must be some kind of a washing line. Don't forget we have a touchscreen on the GR3 and you can just tap to focus and shoot. I'm kind of off the beaten track a little bit, and I'm surrounded by old stuff. I guess these would be probably 70 or 80 years old, I guess, some of these houses. But it's very interesting for it as a photographer to come down and see this part. I guess this is how the city used to be 100 years ago, maybe. Touchscreen over there. Yeah. So there's many different shipbuilding companies here. I actually did a shoot of a launch of a fishing vessel. I mean a big fishing ship, not one of the small ones, a big one. And that was a cool shoot. It's kind of a shame that these things have fallen into disrepair, you know. Look in there. Wow, the history that this thing has. The history. Put together a bit of a slideshow so you guys can see what I got. When you shoot something with a lot of verticals like this, be wary of tilting the camera too much back or too much forwards, because you will get those lines kind of going off. So try to keep the camera vertical. Yeah.
天气好好可以啊，下雨就不可以。
下雨啊。Yeah. OK。
要修这个哦，比盖的比较贵啊。你打下来也要钱，拿出去也要钱，买进来也要钱。
The crane. I think it looks like some kind of a beast, you know, with 4 legs. 4 legs walking around like something from a Pink Floyd video. And literally just around the corner from where we were just is this temple. Beautiful. So here I'm shooting in shutter speed priority, just 1/100th of a second, but I'm also using the protect the highlights mode because I want the details from the sky. So these guys just gave me some tea, some green tea.
What are you on it? What are you on it?
My name? 名字?
名字哦
Ian. 我的名字是 Ian.
Ian 哦
Ian.
什么的进来？连阿忠、阿金。
Qijin. So this is inside the temple now. I'm going to take some photos, but I'm taking them with the X Pro 2. So I'll put them together as a little slideshow. This tree here, actually has a hole in the middle, and the hole, look from certain angles, looks exactly like the map of Taiwan. It's quite bizarre that it looks like the island. It does. A different part of the harbour. So now, yeah, I'm on sort of between the city, which is over there, and Qijin, which is over here. Look in the distance there is where they unload the container ships here. This is the biggest port in Taiwan. Karaoke. We have some of Taiwan's Coast Guard vessels, and over here we have a big inflatable floating cat, complete with drink and cell phone. He's got a cell phone and an ice cream. Oh yeah. Gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to subscribe if you're not already done so, and leave some comments below. Yeah, it didn't quite go as planned. The sunrise wasn't very vibrant, shall we say. It was just overcast. But see you next time. Bye bye.